going on, everybody? Welcome to LVN EATS WORLD. I'm Logan. We got Dylan behind the camera, and today we're in the middle of Northeast Philadelphia checking out Joe's Steak and Soda Shop. Now, continuing on with the trend of mom and pop shops from the last episode, we've come to Joe's, which has been in business since all the way back in 1949. Original owner Samuel Sherman had a derogatory name in the title of this place, actually. It's a name we don't really feel comfortable sharing with you guys on camera. I'm sure you can look it up, though, just in a quick Google search. So they used that name for 65 years, guys. You know, back in the day, just the way this country worked, people didn't really care. But they made a transition in ownership in 2000. Current owner, Joe Groh, you know, he inherited a big controversy, right? A lot of people in the community wanted to keep the original name, but a whole lot more people wanted them to change it. So eventually in 2013, Joe made the right decision and changed their name all around. Now, the inside of this place, which I don't know if we're going to be able to see because of COVID, but from pictures, it's pretty cool, guys. You know, standard all the way back 1950s vintage, for real. You got, you know, your diner booths, you got your jukebox, tin foil ceiling, bar stool, soda machine, the whole 9 yards. But most importantly, you got yourself a cheesesteak. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this place, but in terms of like the preparation for the cheesesteak itself, nothing too special, guys. You know, standard Italian roll, cheese whiz, chopped steak. You guys have seen it. We've eaten it. So, yeah, just another, you know, run-of-the-mill cheesesteak for sure. Here's a question for today, guys. Will this new era of Joe's be able to find a fine line between the past and present and make a splash on our list? We're going to go find that out. But in order to do that, we got to go get some grub. Follow me. All right, guys, we did it. We're a block north from Joe's in the middle of his park, and Dylan's gonna get some B-roll around, and I mean, there's literally no one around us. You wouldn't even know if you're like that we're in the city right now. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, we're just so far out there. Still the 215 area code though, so you know, it's nice kind of to get tucked away a little bit, you know, not too much craziness going on or anything like that, but I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, so right off the bat, important aspect of the show, what has become an important aspect on this show, hospitality, and we got some napkins in the bag, so we love that. Obviously already starting out on a positive note for sure. Now we're gonna put that, Dylan, you might hold on this real quick just because it's a little windy. Thank you, buddy. Let's crack her open. On the outside, you know, they got their brand and everything like that. Just a nice little, you know, personal touch, just so the customer knows what's about to unfold. Let's open her up real quick. Oh, okay, hold on. Where's the, oh, hold on. Okay, this is interesting. So we just cracked her open a little bit for that close-up, guys. There's just so much cheese was in here that I could literally compress the rolls together. And it's not filled to the brim or anything like that. I mean, we're looking like we still have a decent amount of meat in here for sure. But there's just so much cheese was that it closed together. I will say one thing I noticed. So when we got to see the cheesesteak get made, I don't know if Dylan got any roll of that or not, but I saw it get made. And at the end, man, I mean, they just smothered like God knows how much of this Kraft cheese on there. And I know Tony Luke's used Kraft cheese, and you know, if you guys recall from that review, that was the number one thing I really enjoyed about Tony Luke's. I mean, they had a solid steak and everything like that, but the cheese for sure was a factor. So it's nice to see that they have the same exact steak here. Let me take it up from my angle, and bread's really fluffy and everything like that. Nice Italian roll, you know. We got these lines going down. We can tell it's like crispy on the outside and everything like that. You know, not too doughy, just the way you want to find Italian roll. So I'm gonna stop talking because I don't want it to get any colder or anything like that. One bite, Joe's Steaks. We'll see how she goes, guys. That melts in your mouth. That's a good sign. That roll, one of the better rolls we've seen on the show for sure. I like it. Again, based on my observations, they came true. Outside is crispy enough, but it also, and it's not like chewy or anything like that either. So it's fluffy, but it's also crispy. Just that little layer of crisp on the outside puts the whole thing together, man. Really melts in your mouth. I think they almost, I'm gonna be honest, meat's really good too. Meat I like a lot. And as I was saying, you know, I did like the Kraft cheese over at Tony Luke's. I think they might have overdone the cheese just a little bit here, you know. That's a tendency some places have. You know, that's a lot of complaint. A lot of people don't like Cheese Whiz because they say it gets all over the place, which, you know, we've seen on this show a bunch of times, like getting over fingers, clothing, the whole 9 yards on our cheeks and everything like that. I think here they overdid the Cheez Whiz just a little bit. It's a little heavy, but when you factor in a really good roll, pretty good meat, and the fact that the cheese isn't bad, it's just a lot of it, I think we're definitely looking at a 4 here, guys. A solid 4 too. A little out of the way, Joe's is, but if you ever happen to just stumble upon Northeast Philadelphia, definitely check it out. Now, in terms of where we're putting it on a ranking, it's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Dylan, I might have to take a moment. All right, guys, so I had a couple more bites. A little bit of a second opinion, you know. I think the top of the cheesesteak, yeah, there is a lot of Cheez Whiz on there. But as you get closer to that base, the bottom, you get a lot more meat. And I can say, like, I had a bite that was pretty much just all meat. Guys, it's solid, like, for sure. I'm still sticking with that 4, but just like a little retrospective. So because of that, like, just, you know, bite I just had right there, I think we're looking a hair below Sonny's and a hair above Jimmy G's, which means that in 13 episodes, as this is the 13th one, right, Dylan? Yeah, 13th. So this is going to take the number 4 spot. Very impressive, for sure. I'm a little taken back. I heard some good things about this place, but I didn't really know. You know, it's a little out of the way. Not exactly your touristy spot or anything like that. Not a whole lot of reviews coming in. But from what I did read online, it was all positive, and I can confirm that Joe Steaks, very solid. Check it out if you can. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our review of Joe's. Listen, really impressed overall, for sure. Really a little taken back. That meat, guys, you know, again, I think that second bite was really important. I'm happy I kind of came around and was able to really solidify what I was feeling. Yeah, really good steak all around, for sure. You know, maybe if you're just having a casual day in Philadelphia, this place is a little bit out of the way, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I think we're about 6.5 miles north of Center City right now, but we still have the 215 address. That's why it's on this show. So I can imagine, you know, if you're just a casual day in Philly, maybe you're not checking this place out. But overall, guys, phenomenal steak for sure. Definitely would come again. 2 more episodes left, believe it or not, man. We're wrapping up this series real quick. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support so far. And if you haven't already for some reason, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, clicking the bell, putting on your push notifications, liking the video, comment below, let us know. Thank you guys so much for watching LVN EATS WORLD. Stay safe, and see you guys next week.